everybody, HectiX here, and welcome back to Kaido Racer 2. Now, in the last episode, we took care of the daytime events for the new tracks, as well as the tie-up sponsors. Now, in between episodes, I did upgrade my sea level one more tier, just because I was very close, so may as well get that. I do believe it's at level 6 now, so that may open up some of the other medal events. We'll have to take care of those at some point. Hopefully we can do a few next episode. That would be fantastic. But this episode is going to be focused purely on the racing. But before we move on to nighttime, I do want to quickly check Hakone Nanamagari. There's not many arrivals there, so I don't know if anybody's going to be here. But we shall see. We do have one rival, and it's a medalist. Oh, how perfect is that? How perfect is that? I did check in between episodes. We have 7 medals right now, if I remember correctly. So this will be number 8. And it's a GC8 Impreza, so this may be a bit scruffy. GC8 is quite quick, but it does not come with a torque converter. So for me, it's too much on the understeer side. Now, I'm doing this all in bulk, so I'm gonna reiterate this. If anybody knows how to tune a four-wheel drive car to be balanced between grip driving and drifting, let me know in the comment section or on my Discord. Link to that is also in the description. But that would be greatly appreciated because I really do want to use a all-wheel drive car. Preferably if I can manage to get my hands on the, I believe it's the 90s model of the Legacy RS. All I know is it's boxy. It's more of the box. We used it for one of the tie-up sponsor events. And I do believe that is the 90s model. But yeah, if I could get my hands on that, that's kind of what I'm going for. But, that wasn't a hairpin. Kind of hoping that that comes with a torque converter as well. If it doesn't, that's going to suck, but if anybody has a way to tune it properly that I can manage to not need the torque converter, that would also be greatly helpful. So, yeah, if anybody could let me know. I've looked at wikis, but nothing's really stuck. So, yeah. But we're actually doing not too bad up the hill compared to the GC8. A little bit too much of a slide there. I don't know, I actually find it more stable to drift doing the hill climb with this car than the downhill. But I'm willing to bet that's just because I don't have a GT wing on it. And yeah, I'm just not a fan of the way the GT wing looks on cars. I don't really know, it's not my kind of style. So, oh, we actually beat her by SP, holy crap. We were almost to the goal too. But there we go, that's our 8th medal. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the GT wing. A few cars look okay with it, I would think, but not my kind of thing. Anyway, we got the Ambition medal. So, already getting medals, and we just returned back to the game. This is brilliant. Now we just need another, what, 38 medals, I do believe, because there's 40 in total, and that should be number 8 that we have. So yeah, 32 more to go. This is going to be a long series. A very, very long series. But anyway, let's move on to nighttime. And it's pouring it down with rain. That's annoying. Now I do have quite a bit of money, so I may actually buy this medal, or medal, what am I saying, this doll here. I will purchase that, thank you. Now I can't remember how you equipped the doll. And I don't think it takes effect until the next day, I don't believe. So, I have no idea. But anyway, let's move on to go to the pass. We'll start in Hakone and move our way forward like normal. I am going to have to change the tires. So wet level 2, because I don't believe we have wet level 3. We probably do, and I just haven't bought them yet. But we should be okay. So who do we got? We actually do have a rival here, and it's TRICKSTER. Who would this be? Ooh, Mark IV Supra. Again, not a good thing to have on a mountain pass. Too much torque, too heavy on a narrow track, technical circuit as well. I think it'd be a bit cumbersome. But we have roughly the same power level, but he has a hell of a lot more torque. And he's also 300 kilos heavier than I am. I never lose. Okay, so I'm guessing this guy's never lost a race. So how about we fix that, and we have him lose his first race. Keep in mind, I have also yet to lose a race, so yeah, I'm trying to keep that win-loss as perfect as possible for as long as I can. I know eventually I am going to lose a race. That is completely inevitable. But if I can keep it 100% right now for as long as possible, that would be fantastic. So, let us begin. Hopefully I'm still quick enough around here, despite not being on racing tires. Should have him in a straight line. Lighter, same power, should be fine. Slipping a little bit there. Oh god, turn. There we go. Just want a little bit of a kick out, not too much. Anything to really help get the car to rotate. There we go. Also don't want to push the car too much. Again, it's raining, and I'm not on racing slicks, so I don't have grip, or as much grip as I would like. But we are pretty much leaving this guy behind. There we go. That is another TRICKSTER done and dusted. And that is also Hakone for tonight finished. So let's move on to Hiroshima. See if we have anybody there to race. I would assume we'd have one or two. Oh, we actually have nobody here. Wow. Okay. I figured there'd be like one TRICKSTER, but never mind. Let's move on to Haruna. Now, we did take care of the Slasher a little while ago. We still have two rivals, and one of them is a medalist. Nice, 2 medals in one episode. That's very useful. And a high gambler. I'm going to quickly check that first. And they're in an NSX. Oh, Lord. This might be difficult. We've got more power, roughly the same torque. I'm, I think, 100 kilos lighter, almost. This will be a difficult race, I would assume. But it is 150,000 yen, so what? 15,000? Trying to remember, you take 2 zeros off. No, 1,500. No, it would be 15,000. I think. I'm having a very dirt moment right now. I'm tired and I'm sweating like crazy in my room right now because it's stupidly hot. Even with the window and the fan going, I'm still baking in here. But for the sake of recording, I've had to turn it off. Well, turn the fan off, close the window so there's no background noise. So yeah, it's sweltering in this room, let's say. But anyway, not doing too badly so far. I thought the NSX would give a bit more of a fight. After all, it is an NSX. Also, my driving is not the best, so yeah, I'm amazed I'm this far ahead of him. And his SP bar is as far down as it already is. Can never get that corner right. Oh. Still hit the wall, even though there's a gap in between the car and the actual wall, but anyway. There we go. That's 150,000 prize pool to the bank account. So now we'll take care of the medalist. PT Sprint in... is that a legacy? Indeed it is. So, yeah, I've got more power, he's got slightly more torque, but he's 300 kilos heavier than me. But he also has all-wheel drive in the rain. Yeah, this is going to be difficult. Again, I say that for a lot of the races, but come on, I'm looking at it statistically and what's on the paper, what I'm racing against. So I'm naturally going to think, yeah, this one might be more difficult than this one. And then the AI proves me wrong and is a total joke. Yeah. I don't know anymore, so just take when I say this might be difficult with a grain of salt at this point. But here we go. You should obviously get a better launch than me. Oops, did not want to bump him. Excuse me, sir. Like to come through. There we go. Hard on the brakes. Oh god. And now we get a straightaway section. So can we pull away? And yes we can. Now keep in mind I would never be doing this speed on a mountain pass in the rain. Yeah, that's just a recipe for disaster. But there we go. That's him done stupidly quick. And our 9th medal. So what is this one? The Mystic medal. Actually, that doesn't look half bad. Now, is it just me or does it look more pink than red? I don't know, you could argue it's both, but I think that looks more pink to me. Even though, again, I'd prefer it to be red, because red's my favorite color, but anyway. There we go. That is number 9. Hopefully we can get a few more of those. Let's move on to Kagi now. And see who we got. So we haven't taken care of the slasher here, nor in Urarako. So yeah, we've got 3 people here to race. So who knows, we might actually end up with a slasher next episode. Crossing my fingers, because that would be quite nice. More cars, hopefully, I do believe will get unlocked. That sort of thing. So, SP battle and an S14. Okay. Away we go. Yeah, I kind of figured I'd gun it past him. Well, that wasn't a bad drift. So you can keep going. Oh god, too much. Dang it. Yeah, the car wasn't rotating, so I probably went a little too heavy-handed on that at the end. Now this section is still stupidly fun when you get it right. And I completely got it wrong. Aw, man. It's a lot of fun to chain this whole thing together. Dang it. Here I thought the rain would help with the sliding just a little bit, but not so much. But again, I am I am using the appropriate tires for the conditions, so that also might be the reason why. Well, it kept up with me the entire time, but yeah, my driving was not very good for that race, so I'm not too surprised. Whether or not I could have beat him with SP being depleted, no idea. I'd have to redo that race multiple times over, probably. And we have a Evo 3? Or is that the Evo 2? I actually don't know. No, actually, no, that's an Evo 1. It just says Evolution. That's it. So I'm guessing that's Evo 1. I don't actually know. But SP battle, Silver Rose. He's actually betting a car. Really? Okay, a car I'm not going to use, so more than likely I'm selling that. But yeah, I'll accept that bet. Yeah, I want to because the supporters are your fans. Like, I want to support you by giving you stuff. Yeah, at least give me something that's actually half decent. That would be more beneficial than just giving me something. If you haven't realized, I'm already driving a Toyota, so using the IST for any sort of racing is not a good idea. I do believe it's a CVT. So yeah, not the best for racing. Really isn't. There we go. Oop. Shoot. Didn't want to do that. Oop. Yeah, I really can't keep control of the car right now. I don't know what it is. Because the balance on the car was okay earlier, but now it's not so much. Oop. Well, we still beat the guy through SP depletion, so that works. At least it didn't go all the way to the goal. But there we go. We got a useless Toyota IST, which shall be sold. So, oh well. And now we move on to the last rival of Akagi in a front-wheel drive Pulsar. Yeah, 315 horsepower through the front wheels. Yikes. Yeah, that's gonna understeer massively. Yeah, I feel bad for him. Usually you wouldn't want, what, more than 350 through the front wheels, I would say. Maybe even not that much. So, yeah, he's pushing it, to say the least. However, if he does have it set up well enough, he could probably get away with it. But the odds are he doesn't. After all, I'm pretty much leaving him behind, and I'm just simply cruising now. Yeah. Anyway, we'll forget that ever happened, and we'll move on to the next race. Because that really wasn't a race. So, to Uraraka we go. So, who do we have here? Only one rival, and it's another medalist. Yes, that's 10, so we're 1/4 of the way there. Enchantress in a legacy wagon. Okay. That was also another tempting purchase. But, yeah. A little bit too heavy. So, yeah. Oh well. When you drive a van like me, well, yeah, you're kinda in a van, but not necessarily a van. Tend to get careless. Okay. Is it because they think you're a joke? Because you're in a wagon? I think that's what she meant. Could be wrong. But even though it is a wagon, if set up properly, they can be quite quick. And especially if they tend to get the van sideways, well, they block the entire road, which makes passing in corners an utter pain in the ass. So leader-follower battle, I'm in the front. Okay. Not surprised that she got a better launch than I did. But I'm glad I started ahead of her, because trying to pass such a large vehicle in the corners would be, again, a pain in the ass. Oh god, turn. Yeah, it's pretty much going to be take it easy all the way to the goal, for the most part. Just because you're not going to be going that quick down Urarako. At least usually. It's pretty much a slow speed track. Ooh. That is, if I can get the front of the car to rotate when I want it to. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about the SP bar. So I can probably use a little bit more of the road by skimming the wall if I need to. Not that I want to be crashing, but I do have a little bit of leeway. And thank you, gravel. That does not help the situation. I actually don't know if the rain tires... Well, I'm still sliding a bit, but not as bad as the racing tires. Oop, sudden grip, oh god. Okay, back on the gravel we go. Also does not help that I'm in a high-powered, well, relatively high-powered rear-wheel drive car. Again, this is why I want to get my hands on an all-wheel drive car, so don't have to worry as much about the gravel. In other words, I basically want to do what I did in the original Kaido playthrough with the R32, where it was set up to do both. That's what I'm after, but I don't know if that's entirely possible in this game. So again, if anybody has any suggestions, feel free to let me know. Now, as long as there's no more gravel, we should be okay. Oh god. And provided I don't do crap like that. Oh god, turn. Pretty much right at the end. This is the last corner here. There we go. And gun it to the line. That was a very slow race, but still won anyway. There we go. That's medal number 10. The Rookie Shield. Okay. And now we'll move on to the other tracks, since I've still got quite a bit of time, according to my timer here. So yeah, let's do Emote Rocco next. See how many people we have. I'm also expecting this episode to go to like 40 minutes, if there's quite a lot of people to race. But we only have 2 here, a normal rival and a trickster. This guy is betting a prelude. Okay. And I can't quite... Is that a Mark III Supra? That is indeed a Mark III Supra. Okay. This will be interesting. Now, I do believe I needed a Honda at some point. And I can't remember if I needed any more front-wheel drive cars. So, might keep the Prelude. I do like the Prelude, so that definitely might be a car to keep. And we have just enough money as well to bet on it, because we spent 10 mil on a doll, which I will equip for next episode. And away we go. Also, he's playing it even more risky than the Mark IV Supra we had in Hakone, because this track is a hell of a lot more narrow and a hell of a lot more technical than Hakone ever will be. So, yeah, this... But then again, it's also the AI driving, so they probably won't have that much of a headache through here. But you would assume they should, but... So I know I'd have a hell of a headache driving that thing through here. There we go. And now we got the switchback hairpins. Now if I remember correctly, these hairpins were an absolute nightmare in the original TXR Drift game, or Kaido Battle 1. I would say Kaido Racer, but that version was not released as a Kaido Racer. The chronological order and name-wise, it's weird for this series, so yeah. Which I do believe I've mentioned in the past numerous times. So yeah, I do remember those hairpins being notoriously difficult in the very first game, the trilogy. So there we go. We got a Honda Prelude. And now we move on to the Trickster. Suspension level 4, that would be quite handy. I can't quite tell what he's driving. Is that a Galant? That is indeed a Galant, okay. And he's got more power and torque and roughly the same weight as I do. Yikes. Okay, let's give it a shot. I also forgot to get a glass of water. That's annoying. Usually I have a glass of water beside me, but the one time I record, I actually forget. I'll probably have to go grab that after I'm done this recording if I plan to do another episode. Okay. Let's give this a shot. Oh, already passed him. That was relatively quick. Oh god. Don't need the sudden snap oversteer. That would not be very beneficial right now. At least now I might have a bit of an advantage through the switchback hairpins being rear-wheel drive. I can get the back end to kick out just enough to do that. Him, on the other hand, he might be like understeering through here a bit. Again, depends how he has the car set up. And depends also on how the AI has been programmed. But, oh wow, that was actually a really short race. Okay. I didn't think we'd make it to the goal that fast. Okay, suspension level 4. There we go. That'll shave off a little bit of weight. And I'll also have to go back and retune my suspension settings and alignment settings as well. So Shiga Kusatsu. Who do we have here? Absolutely nobody. Okay. I think it's because we've went to so many of the tracks. After a certain amount of times, they slowly leave. So unless I go here straight away, I do believe they do leave over time. So would we have anybody in Nico? I don't know. Nope, nobody in Nico. So we can move on to daytime. Now, depending on what we get for the medal events, when we head back to daytime, will determine whether or not I close the episode now or we continue for a bit longer. So there we go. We're up to 92 wins in a row. Yeah, we're kicking some serious ass for the time being. But that will change. Turbo Festa, that is now open for Hakone. I do believe we can do that if we haven't already. Mitsubishi Cup, we do not own a Mitsubishi. I would very much like to get a Starion, so I can do that race, but I do not have one. And we got the Akagi Slasher. Okay. As well as Daito sent us a letter for a challenge. Okay, so we might have a couple things to do. So first things first, I am going to accept these messages. The one rare time really you get to see me go in here outside of the beginning of an episode. So, race me, Gleaming Lion. Nico PA at night. Okay, so we'll be taking care of him next episode. So there we go. Nothing else there to check. I can look at that off screen or off recording, whatever. Kagi. It's your lucky day, scrubs. Oh geez, somebody's full of themselves. Eiji Kurihara. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. I'm going to battle you. So get your butt down to Akagi PA and I'll show you what real technique is. Okay. Eternal Wanderer. If I remember correctly, the Akagi Slasher drives a Evo? Or am I thinking of the Haruna Slasher? Can't remember. Also, he has the best cinematic in the entire game. For those that know what it is, don't spoil it. Those that don't, if you know what it's from, you'll very much enjoy the reference it gives. But anyway, that's going to be it for this, I do believe. Because we do actually have some new information here. Suspension level 5, instead that's actually suspension level 4, not 5. Typos everywhere, but yeah. So now let's actually do the medal. That's it. Had to think for a second. I go, what was it I wanted to do again? I've already completely forgotten. But anyway, Kone, let's see if we can do this medal. Oh, hello. With the Day PA and Akagi. Red Eye. I was not expecting this, so we actually have an extra race to do. So the Akagi Day PA. Okay. We can go take care of that. Actually, before I do that, let me quickly swap out my tires to my racing tire level 2. There we go. Okay, so advanced. I do believe we haven't done it yet. Yes, we have not. So yeah, I'm C level 6 now. I should be able to do this. Yep. Nice. So wait, hold up. What is it exactly? It's a time attack. Excuse me. Okay, time attack it is. And it's a hill climb. So 2 minute 8. That is doable. Hopefully I have enough power to do this. And hopefully I can keep the car under control in the process. Yeah, the sudden snap midway through the corner is not making that easy. And it's making it quite slow out of the corners, having to deal with that. Really do need to work on my tuning. Also, I'm starting to feel a very cool breeze, so I'm guessing my parents finally decided, hey, turn the AC on. Thank God. Because the last few nights it's been absolutely unbearable to sleep. Oop. That's a bump. We're not doing too bad on the time compared to where we are on the actual track according to the goal meter. So yeah, we're not doing too bad despite the very sluggish start. Probably shift down to third here. There we go. Yeah, we should be perfectly fine at getting this. Still got quite a bit of time, so the goal is pretty much right around the corner. In fact, there it is. There we go. So 670,000 because of my sponsors, and a medal, as well as 15 points, which, believe me, probably after this I wrap up this episode, I am going to farm the crap out of this event, because it gives so many more extra points than just 4. So there we go, we got the Pertinax shield. There we go. So I will come back to that, and I will spam that event consistently. Help a little bit to alleviate the grind. Now, I do believe it was the Akagi PA was the rival that we met. Correct? Indeed it is. And yeah, this guy, I notoriously don't do well against this guy. So if I'm gonna lose, it's probably gonna be this race. I don't know what it is. I can't seem to do this race properly. No idea why. But gonna get the points as quick as I can and then try and gun it like normal all the way to the end. Because, yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and try and showboat more than I need to, if I can help it, based on how the car reacts. Because if I don't want to get sideways, the car will probably still get sideways. So, yeah. Still tempted to get the Galant, but I don't know. So we got 8 corners, we have to beat a minute 22, we got 18,000 points, yeah. Yep, that don't help. Slightly too quick, but that's pretty normal for me. There we go, now the back end wants to kick out. There we go. That's actually a drift zone I normally avoid trying to take. There we go. Not too bad. Oop. Yeah, that could have been better. Still have 3 corners though, so... There we go, finally. Some decent points, and I do believe, yep, that's our goal. Now, I love it. I say that I normally struggle with this event, which I do, and then I just make it look completely easy by totally decimating them. Oh my god. And there we go. Cross the line. So that's another Trickster done and dusted, and that's actually going to wrap up this video, because we actually did hit the 40-minute mark like I thought we would, so there we go. I will, again, be abusing that turbo event off screen, just so I can get my sea level up high enough so we can actually do quite a few more of the medals. But yeah, in the next episode we'll hopefully do that, or more medals, as well as the Akagi Slasher. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.